Now, if I pass all the tests, I'm definitely going to California. I'm going to be a criminal lawyer. Of course, it all takes about 20 years.
We'll be dead by then.
Well, I believe in having a goal. That way you'll succeed. Actually, it's your trouble. You've no ambition.
Yeah, long time no see. What's going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. What's going on? Florian, Alex, Pete, Cash, Patterson, Starley, Gabe, Orange Games, Raul, Speed Plays, Samuel Pineda, good to see you. KXNG Gaming, Captain Billy, welcome back. Little Sophia, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Raul, hello there. What's up, man? Good to see you. Tick Pro. Double R, what is up, man? Sir Games Productions, good to see you. Ben Roth, what's up, man? Not Darkness, good to see you guys. Thank you guys for stopping by. It has been a while since I have streamed anything, and we can talk more about all that once we get airborne. But welcome to X-Plane 11. We're gonna be flying the Flight Factor 777-200 LR. With the 777GE BSS Sound Pack Edition. Flying the extended version by Flight Factor or Step to Sky or VMAX, whatever they call themselves these days. Oh yeah, man, it's good to be back. Hopefully we can have this stream with no issues. You guys have no idea how hard I have been trying to stream the past few weeks. So I know I haven't been around streaming on anything. Including X-Plane, Infinite Flight, whatever it is. It's just I've been so freaking busy that it's been a little stressful too. It's been a little stressful, but it's kind of a good thing because work has been very busy, which means I'm making money, which means I'm surviving. Thank you, Jacob, for the follow. Appreciate it, my friend. Anyways, this is a beautiful plane, and I'm not going to talk too much about it. Let's just hop in this thing and check it out. All right. Welcome to the cockpit of the Boeing 777, and we are missing one thing, I believe. That is, bam! What's up, people? It's been a while since you guys seen me either. Good to see you guys. Blue. I also got my hot chocolate. It is cold here in Texas for some reason. You know, you never hear Texas and cold together, but it is exactly that today. So I got my hot chocolate here with me chilling. One thing you're gonna learn about hot chocolate is hot chocolate chills me the heck out. Some people hot chocolate gets them like hyper, but for me it does the exact opposite. So anyways, as the music dies down here, hopefully the stream is looking good. Yeah, Ben, I'm glad you were able to make it back to another stream, man. Yes sir, cold and dark. Cold, no, legit, it is actually cold. It's dark in here, it's light out here by me, but it is cold and dark in the cockpit of the 777 here. So I'm gonna try my best to not talk too much because there's some really good sounds going on in the with the BSS sound pack. So I'm gonna turn the sound up a little bit. Let me know if it gets too loud and that you can't hear me. I'm gonna be turning my game sound up so we can hear the sounds. So I'm gonna hit the ADI, hit that, and battery, and then we'll go ahead and hit the APU start. Cool. It's a little dark right now. We'll get the lights turned on here in a second. Hopefully I remember how to start it. Let's hope I remember how to start it. Don't mess up. Exactly. Don't mess up. I'm gonna try my best. I don't mess up on purpose. But I can't make any promises. Amari, good to see you. PL, good to see you. Maro, good to see you. Yeah, so this is the same plane I had in the KLM screenshot on my Instagram a few days ago. Except we're not flying KLM, we're flying American Airlines, one world. Alright, I think we should be able to hit the APU. Yeah, there we go. I'll hit the bus ties. I'm over here because I'm like trying to, it's like a glare on my screen. I'm trying to see. Let's see, we can also turn the backup gens on. And I believe we can hit the generator button already. It's not going to turn on yet because the engine is not on, but I think we can click it. I'm not really doing this perfect, but I'm going to do what I need to do just to get it started. So for all you guys who, this is not a tutorial, this is get the plane started. Alright, hydraulics, we'll turn that one, turn that one. I think we can leave those off. We'll turn the smoking signs on. Seatbelt signs on. The auto starts and come on. We'll leave the fuel pumps off for now. We still need to align the IRS. Let's go ahead and get that started, because sometimes that takes a while. I think I go to FMS. And position in it. Clear. I'm going to try not to take too long on the ground today. You guys know usually it takes me a while to get these planes started. I've already done the flight planning part, but we just need to get the FMS set up. So starting off from Chicago. I didn't even mention that. Starting off from Chicago. And we're headed down to Charlotte, North Carolina. It's going to be Kilo, Charlie, Lima, Tango. And we'll hit activate there. Execute. Now the iris should be aligning. As you can see, that's why our displays here don't actually show our GPS yet, because the iris is aligning. It says it's actually going to take about 7 minutes, and that's okay, because it's going to take me probably longer than that to get everything else set up. Okay, cool. He says X-Planes 777 FMC looks very unusual. It's just, I don't know, it's the way they've been doing it for a while. I don't fly real planes, so I have no idea what the real life one looks like. Let's turn on the nav lights, the logo lights. It is actually raining, I think, in Chicago. I'm also using, I think it's, I don't want to say who the scenery is by, because I could be wrong. I'm about to look it up on my laptop. But we're using Chicago V2. So if you actually go into like walk around mode, if we go inside these terminals, you'll see there's actual people in here, which is pretty freaking cool. Like, that's legit. Like, what the heck? That is so cool. Where's this guy going? Like, where's your flight? So you got people out here waiting at the gate. Like, this is so far definitely my favorite airport as far as scenery so far. There may be another airport that has walking people. There probably is, but this is the first time I've encountered an airport that has walking people through the terminal. So it kind of, I don't know, it's not like it matters, but it's just kind of cool. Alright, back outside we go. Hello, beautiful. That's a screenshot right there. Okay. I haven't played P3D, so honestly I don't know what the FMC and all that stuff is like. I've been X-Planes from the start. Alright, let's get the packs on that turned on. So I don't know. I know that the new 767 V2, V3, whatever it's called. Let's packs on. Bleed air. Just press all the buttons. The newer 767 that just got updated recently, they have a option to change out the FMC. So they have this FMC, and then they have another version which I haven't even tried yet. And I'm familiar with this one, so I'm okay with that. Alright, let's get the actual flight plan plugged into the FMC since we're talking about it. Let's go to performance in it. And we loaded? We haven't loaded the aircraft. Let's load the aircraft. That's kind of important. And of course, all my passengers not in. I think we're gonna have who that? Let's see who that is. That is Hannibal. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. And thanks for supporting on Twitch. So I think we have about 298 passengers. I don't know if it's going to let us have that many. But that's how many we have. Cargo weight is going to be 74, 75 kilograms. APU time, we're just going to say 30 minutes because it takes me forever to get the plane started. Taxi time 10. Takeoff fuel is expected to be via SimBreathe. 15,352. And then we'll do GPU power, which you don't need actually because we're already on APU power. With the fuel truck plugged in, we get the chocks, passenger bus, and this door set to manual. We'll go ahead and open up the main door. Why won't you let me click it? Weird. There it is. Okay, it's gonna move you down and then try to click it. There we go. Alright, so I got the doors open. We don't need that one. We don't need that one. We don't really need that one either. I'm gonna hit load fuel and it should just go ahead and start loading. Let's see if it does it. It doesn't like something. I think I have too many passengers. Let's try 250. Nope. 220. Nope. What did I do wrong? Let's see. Stairs. Nope. Chocks are on. Passenger buses out. We'll do all the rest of these then. Nope. Okay. What's the problem, person? Last time I had this problem, it was because of my doors were set to manual. I don't know. It doesn't like something. Weird. I was gonna open all the doors. Forget it. Let's try that. Oh, still don't want to load fuel? What is your problem? These are the things we deal with on a day-to-day. Alright, doors at the manual. Oh, and now we're loading. I don't know what I did, but now it works. Thank you, Speed Plays, for the follow. Thank you for supporting on Twitch. Welcome to the Blue Arrow family. Today's call sign is actually not November 116 Bravo. Today's call sign is American 116. MCV, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. So we're just gonna wait for that to load. I actually am using SimBuddy today for this flight, but I'm gonna have it on mute so that we can hear all the other sounds. So if you hear me mentioning passengers, that's what I'm talking about. Alright, so we just need to wait for this to do its thing. Can I click other things? Cool, I click other things. Alright, zero fuel weight. It's actually loading, so I can't really say. Okay, it's done. So I go to performance init request. That's gonna autofill all that stuff. Reserves, I'm just kinda like make up a number. It's like we're doing like 2 ton. Cruise altitude, we will do 41,000 today. Today's not like a typical flight for a 777, obviously. I just want to fly it. Cost index, I'm gonna make up another number here, 66, and everything else looks good. Unable to hit cruise. We will. What do we have next? Thrust limiter, I think I can hit 90 or something here. Let's see if that works. Nope. Alright, well, we're skipping it. Flaps 5 for takeoff. Takeoff request. That's gonna autofill all that stuff. And we'll hit reference speeds on, and I'm missing something. Just our flight's gonna be about an hour, hour and a half. It doesn't like something. We're gonna go back to it. So we're gonna go to routes. Actually, go to departure, arrival. What is the weather? What is the weather? Weather is. We're looking. How come I'm not getting any wind? That's perfect. Here we go. Winds are nothing. I don't know why there's no wind information anywhere. So we're just gonna take the runway I usually take. I think it's 28 center. Let me check my charts real quick. Yeah, so we'll be taking 28 right, actually, for departure today. So departure 28 right. We'll not have a SID today. We'll just hop right into our route. And our first waypoint will be earned. Echo Alpha Romeo November Delta. And from there, we'll go to Laner. Laner. What's up, GS Fright? Good to see you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, I really can't like speak about like P3D and FSX too much because I've never played them. Emily is the next waypoint. I used FSX like years ago, like freaking before the current version. Like it was a super throwback version, so it's not. I can't base my FSX knowledge on that game. So I choose just not to really comment on it. I only know from what I see, like in live streams and videos and things like that. I know a lot of people have both FSX and X-Plane. I'm not sure why you would do that, but I know some people do it. I know I've invested a lot of time, a lot of money into my personal sim, into my X-Plane, and I'm not looking to switch. I won't lie though, I kind of started thinking about getting P3D when they released the new 787 by Quality Wings. I was like, maybe I should try it, only because I want the 787. Sounds good, GS. Only because I want the 787. And thank you, Woodrow. What up, bro? For the follow. Thanks for supporting the Twitch fam. Let's I can take this off the screen now. We're done with that, I believe. Let's do the FMC stuff from the outside view because why not? Oh wow. Why do we have the emergency things out? Oh, look at that. I never noticed that there's a person standing there. That's cool. Look at that. There's a person. There's a flight attendant standing there. I've never noticed that. Alright, let's get rid of those things. I think if I just close the door, it should go away. I think if you don't hit doors to manual and you open the doors, the emergency stuff comes out. Yep, that's what it is. That's exactly what it is. Thank you, GS, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Air Royal family. Yes, I do have a Discord, and if one of my moderators who are watching right now could please paste that into the description. Anybody who's watching is free to join. Take that link. It will only be active for like 24 hours. Alright, arrival today is going to be the, hopefully this is in here, I haven't checked. Oh, there it is. Parker 2. Taft transition. And SimBrief says, actually we're on VATSIM 2, I didn't mention that. Or we will be on VATSIM today. And it looks like there is no ATC in Charlotte. And I'm not expecting it to be there either. I'm just kind of on VATSIM for the fun of it. 3-6 center in Charlotte today. ILS 3-6 center. We'll take Solemn. Sure. Execute. Alright, so let's route. Let's go to perform it in it and see if we can fill out any other extra stuff. Everything's the same. It's weird. Last time I did this, it actually let me get my V speeds, but it's not giving my V speeds. Yeah, Woodrow. Thank you for the support, man. Man, I'm getting like choppy throated. Let me get some hot shotgun. That's good. That's good. That's real good. Alright, I'm gonna make up some because I think I know what they are. So we're gonna say 135. 136. Making these numbers up, people. And then 145 would be V2. It seems like every time I stream is when the planes don't really do what I predict them to do. You know what I'm saying? So I just gotta go with it. I still want to take too much time off in the air. I mean, on the ground. I don't have a lot of time myself, and I assume you don't either. Alright, FMC should be all set up. Let's take our route. We'll go to legs page, and the best way to do this is to actually go down here and look at everything. I'm gonna switch. We don't have any lights on. Let's turn the lights on. Is this lights? What does that say? Yeah, that's a light. Here's some more lights. There we go. Oh yeah, man, we got some light happening in here. It's too freaking dark. Cold and dark and hot chocolate all do go together. We're missing some lights though. Oh, we need to turn these EECs on. Don't want to forget that. If I don't do it now, I will forget to do it. Come on. Put it down. There it goes. Oh. Up. Come on now. Come on, stay open. Come on. Alright, there it is. There we go. Still need the light. Oh, you know what? I think it's down. Okay, those lights are working. And I think our other light that I want is actually to my left. These. That's the... Okay, there we go. We got light. I don't like these greenish looking lights. I'm not really a big fan of that. Can you play X-Plane with a Ryzen 5 2600 and a 1060 gigabyte something? Honestly, I don't know. I am the wrong person to ask that question. I wish I did know. I wish I could tell you. Maybe somebody else is very good with tech stuff. If you are good with tech stuff in the chat, help this guy out. He's looking to know if he can play X-Plane with those specs. Okay, let's see. What are we missing? Alright. Oh, what we were doing was... Or I got distracted. Looking down here, I'm going to turn on the plan mode. There we go. And we'll just kind of scroll through this. And I already have a discontinuity. Let's put that in that spot. Execute. Next. Looking good. We have vectors here to another discontinuity. Go to solemn. Go to previous page. I'm going to put that right there. Executes. Every time I think of execute, I think of Pokemon. Am I the only person? Hannibal, I am streaming on YouTube and on Twitch right now. Or I should be. Let's see. Yes, I am live on Twitch and on YouTube. That is correct. Oh. Yeah, so if you guys want to see the Twitch stuff, you should probably go on Twitch to see them talk. Because I can see both chats right now. But if you can't see what they're saying on Twitch because somebody's answering your question about the specs, go over to Twitch. Alright, cool. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're looking good. I'm trying to not take too much time because usually I just really like chill. And again, this hot chocolate got me super chill. That's good. That's good stuff. Okay, we're ready. Alright, let's turn that back to map mode. And go about 10 miles out. What do we need to do next? Go up here. Heading, I think our original heading is going to be 273. That's going to be runway heading. Or runway 28, right? We don't have a departure, so we'll just go ahead and climb up to 10,000 initially. Turn the flight director on. I am using World Traffic 3, and World Traffic 3 works amazingly with this airport. So all the airplanes you see around me, except for some reason I still have that safety equipment out there. All the aircraft around us, which is so freaking dope, is World Traffic 3 moving around. There may be like some, I am on VATSIM, so like we may see some VATSIM traffic pop up as well. But right now we're using World Traffic 3. Let's hope we don't have any sim crashes today, because I have a lot of crap running at the same time. What's up, IFMG? Anyways. So the BAME, one thing I like to do, I'm going to set some, my camera, I'm going to reset some camera stuff. I'm not using my track IR today, so I want to be able to look around, at least to left and right. So I'm going to set a look left and look right camera.
Added camera 14 to category.
I already have it on the 300 version of the 777. All I'm going to do is turn it this way, turn off track IR, hit view ID 7, and then we'll hit save, back to original view, add another, rotate to the right, like so, kind of move it up a little bit, turn off track IR, I'm going to put view ID 8, that is my look right key, and then I also have a, these, but, oh look at that, 737 pushing back, pretty cool. Alright, and then we'll go to, I need this camera's right here. Turn that off. I'll set that as 8, no, we'll set that as 12. Doing some camera management here, guys, just give me a second. And I'm gonna set this as a camera, that'll be VOD 11. And then now, what used to be 11 is going to be 13. It's okay if you're not keeping up with this because I'm doing some extra stuff right now. 14. And now we need a 9. hit save there. And boom. I got my cameras all set up for today's flight. Alright. Next. I think we're good. I think we're ready to push back and go. Yeah, we got the flight plan ready. We got the charts ready. We got everything on board. You have people, passengers are on board. Let's go ahead and close the doors. They are closed, but for some reason we still have that one thing there. We can. There is no GPU. There's no ground power plugged in. Yeah, it's available. It's not plugged in, so we can disconnect GPUs. We can get rid of the stairs, get rid of the fuel truck, get rid of the passenger bus, and we'll even get rid of the chocks if it lets me click it. Nope, can't click it. No, not gonna let me click it. No. All right, there we go. It's being really weird today, and I will close that. Cool, and let's go ahead and pre-plan our pushback using better pushback. The cool thing about the 767, we're in the 777, and the 767, they actually incorporated better pushback into the what do you call that thing? The iPad thing. So I'm gonna push back, and then I'm gonna have them pull us forward over here, and hopefully that works. Hit enter.
Ground to cockpit. Plan acknowledged. Call me through the menu when you are ready.
All right, seems legit. Turn the rest of these hydraulics on. We'll turn on the left and right pumps. And we'll go ahead and tell him that he can come pick us up now. Start pushback.
Ground to cockpit.
Perfect.
Tow is driving up.
Alright, so guys, if you've been asking me a lot of questions, I'm sorry if I haven't been replying quickly. Been trying to get the aircraft set up. We have plenty of time in this flight to talk. Yes sir, great pilot. I am on VATSIM, but the call sign on the bottom of the screen is incorrect. My call sign is actually American 116. Pushback is coming. What other cameras do I have? Oh yeah, look at that.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
That's some good Java. That's real good. Let me get my phone. Got people texting me already. Again, I'll tell you guys once we get in the air why I've been absent, why I haven't been streaming and all of that, and why it's been so hard for me to stream. I'll let you guys know all that information when we get in the air. I'm texting some of those reasons right now. While we're waiting on the pushback, is he waiting for us to set the parking brake? I think he is. What's up, SSN Blind? Good to see you. I think he's waiting for us.
Tow connected and bypass in service. Release parking brake.
Look at that. I can't wait to start it. Oh man, okay. Let's see, parking brake. I gotta keep my head together. There we go. Parking brake is released.
Starting pushback, and you may start engines.
I love the pushback camera too. I'm gonna go to that here for a little bit. Where is it? Better pushback. Tug cap. I love this view. Alright, well let's get this thing started. So let's start from the left, make sure we got everything on. ADR's on, APU is running, APU gen's on. External power is disconnected, bus ties are on, generators are on, backup generators on, window heat's on, left and right primary hydraulic pumps are on, C1, C2 electrics are on. We turn these on. They're not going to activate yet, but we'll turn them on. We'll also, smoking signs are on, auto start is set. Fuel pumps are all good. I don't think we have any fuel in the center pumps. Turn the beacon light on. Logo lights on. Storm lights, I believe that's what Is that runway turn off lights? None of that. Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and set engine number 2 to start. Okay, hopefully that starts working. There it is. Looks like our N2 is rising. 5%, 6%, 7%. Wait for it to hit like 12, 15. I'm gonna turn the engine sounds up. Alright, we got one good engine. Let's start the next one. Well, it's still stabilizing, but actually, yeah, it is still stabilizing. So we don't have a good engine yet. Alright, engine 2 is stabilized, starting engine 1. Alright, there's 15. Hey, Tamla, give me a little bit, I'll answer your question.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
Corsair, what's up, man? Yes, sir. This is the new... No, sorry. This is not the new updated 767. This is the old 777 with the new sound pack. But I do have and own the new 767 update. I just was like, I was kind of like trying to decide whether I should stream the 767 or the 777. But I just love the sounds a bit more than 777. And I'm a big sound person. So maybe next time we'll take the 767 out for a ride. I think we got two good engines.
Disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal on the right. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
You know what, I'm really surprised? The packs. I'm really surprised I still was able to start the aircraft with the packs on. Like that's not supposed to be possible. I should not have been able to start the aircraft. So usually you're supposed to turn the packs off and then start the engine and then turn the packs back on. So I don't know what happened there. So APU, we'll turn that off. Generators are already activated. APU gen can come off as well as the APU and the isolation valves. I think you can turn those off. I think. Yeah. Nothing happened. Okay. Let's see. Wing lights. Everything else on the top looks good. Let me know, guys, if you know how to fly this thing and I'm missing anything. Let me know. I think we can turn the cargo fire lights on. Let's see if we have any things happening here. Doors auto, APU cool down. Doors auto. Yeah, they're already on auto. Parking brake set. Lead. Something is closed. Cargo heat alpha valve. Cabin altitude. Cabin altitude is set to auto. No, it's not. There we go. Cabin altitude is not set to auto. I think we need to leave these on. Yeah, we do. Everything else looks good. Alright, altimeter. That's one thing I have not done. That is 3001. Where is my altimeter? It's over there. I can barely see it. Alright, 3001. Wrong way. Alright, cool. Alright, ready to go, guys. Flight director's on. We're going to turn on the taxi lights, which is going to be our runway turn on. Turn light. No, actually, no, we don't need that. Yeah, those and the taxi light. Wing light, we can turn. We can leave that off. Strobe light, we leave that off. And ready to go, guys. Let's go. In Charlotte. Wait for this Embraer, or whatever you call this thing, this American regional jet. That's why I like to have my quick keys set for look left, look right, so I can quickly do that. And then I can go to my wing camera. Also. Alright, so looking at my chart, which way do we need to taxi? Right now we are on Lima Lima. We'll taxi straight to November, make a left November, and make a right on Yankee for runway 28 right. Let's go. Let's do it. Parking brake released. What's up, Fortnite gameplay? Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds real good. Oh, thank you, Flaps. How'd I forget that? That's 5. Thank you so much for reminding me, because I would have forgot. I think this is the right way. Yeah, this is the right enough way. We can turn right up here. We can just go straight on this. We're on looks like Bravo. Yeah, we're on Bravo now, and we can go all the way up there to Yankee. What's up, Dan? Oh, what up, bro? Good to see you, man. One of my SimBuddy pilots. Thanks for stopping by. This is actually a SimBuddy flight. Oh, you know what? I think I forgot to do something. Oh, no, we're good. We're good. We're good. Oh, such a freaking beautiful shot here. Yes, because I know a lot of you guys are going to be asking. I do plan on flying for Friday night flight tomorrow, but that is still not a guarantee. So I plan on flying Friday night flight tomorrow. I will plan a actual flight with Starly, but like I said, I can't promise that everything's going to work out. So. Hello from Brazil, hola. I just came from there like 2 weeks ago, something like that. Hola, bom dia. Actually, boa tarde. It's actually afternoon. So right now. Make sure I don't miss my exit while looking at the plane. We need to turn right here. We need to turn right here. This is what always happens to me. I'm like just enjoying the view, looking at my plane. I miss my top of descent. I miss my taxiway. What's up, Pilot Dylan? Good to see you, man. Alright, this is our taxiway, our runway entrance right here. Yes, I did see it, Sean. It's not news though. We already knew that they were adding skimiters, or however you say them, wing skimatter to the 737 on Infinite Flight. Alright guys, we're about to take off, so start a cockpit. Let's see. Just the parking brake, make sure everything's set up. Is the parking brake on? Parking brake is not on. Alright, now it's on. Alright, APU is off. All that stuff is off. Window heat. Passenger signs are on. Turn the landing lights on. Strobe on. Wing light coming on. APU lead air is off. Pressurization is on auto. Flight director is on. gonna switch on heading mode. I think if I click on this, it's gonna actually. Did it do it? Yeah, heading selected. Altitude is selected as well. I think we're good. Flaps are down. Yes, they are. Oh, you know, one thing we really didn't do, something very important, we didn't turn the freaking radios on. Come on, guys. You guys are being horrible co-pilots right now. You didn't remind me to turn the radios on. We've been illegal this whole time, and we're not even on the transponder is not set either. Okay, nice. Transponder is on. Transmit and receive. And one other thing we were missing. That is, the door is probably open. I don't know if there's a door on this plane. No, yeah, there is a door. Okay, it's closed. A lot of times the door will be open by default, so you gotta close it. But there is a switch down here to lock the flight door. All right, now we're ready to go. Look left, look right. We're clear to take off. Flight attendants are in their seats. Park brake is released. We will climb out at 225 knots. And we'll be banking to the left, most likely. Everybody get comfortable, because this may be bumpy or may be very smooth. Depends on how I'm feeling today. Confirm to 8 right. We do have an aircraft crossing. It looks like that's world traffic. Thank you, Dan, for the follow. Welcome to the Blue Airway family. All right, guys, we're taking off. Power up. Monster. Blasting through flap speed. Alright, power's coming way back. There we go, we're good now. Alright, switching to LNAV. Follow the flight director. I'm also going to turn on auto throttle so that doesn't happen again. Still flying it by hand. IFR conditions. Seriously. I can't see anything right now. Our speed's coming down. We're at 190. For some reason, I didn't get the auto throttle turned on, so I'm still controlling my speed. There's 3,000 feet. 4,000 feet. There's 4,000. This thing is a freaking rocket. I'm not gonna lie, guys, that takeoff gave me chills. The sound of the engine spooling up, oh my god. I was trying to be quiet so you guys could hear it, but oh man. I still flying it by hand and still can't see a thing. I'm flying by the gauges only, by the instruments, I should say. I think we just lost an engine. We did. Uh-huh. We just lost engine 1. Why? Why did we lose engine 1? Why? Let's see. Yeah, that thing is off. We'll see if we can get it fired back up, and if we can't get it fired back up, we may return back to Chicago. One thing I did learn is to, in order to, whenever you lose an engine, you know, don't just go full throttle with the only good engine, because you don't want to blow that one also. So if I can get autopilot turned on, there we go, autopilot's on. We'll climb up to 10,000, we'll hold it there, and we'll see what the heck is wrong with this engine. Oh, we got gas. So we're at 180, still climbing. I didn't set my altitude, did I? Let's go to hold. So, engine, why did you shut off? Talk to me, buddy. Talk to me. It does not actually have any power. It has a 93 EGT. I wonder if it... Let's see, engine, fuel pump. Yeah, basically just fuel leak. Oh. That's what the problem is, guys. We got a fuel leak. That's not good. That's not good at all. Let's turn on the cross feed. I believe that'll cross the fuel over from the left engines to the right engines. And I think I can just pull this one down. There we go. So we don't have engine fire, we just have a fuel leak. I don't know if I'm going according to... I have not read the safety features of this plane, but I think we need to divert again. So how about we turn around and go back to Chicago? I mean, we have enough fuel to make it all the way to Charlotte on one engine, but I just prefer not to. Yeah. Alright, let's turn this sound down a bit now that you guys can hear me. So what I was saying was, I'm not going to fly all the way to Charlotte with one engine. So we're going to turn around, go back to Chicago. And we'll do an emergency landing. So let's see if it will let me do that. Execute. From present position, that should give us a direct... Dutch wings, yeah, it is blue. It is me. You must not have been around for a while. I've been doing web cameras for a while. Alright, so the plane is turning. Let's go to our plan view. Yeah, so how's it going about to Chicago? We'll land on the same runway we took off on. It's gonna be challenging because the clouds are really low right now. They are at scattered at 700 feet, overcast at 1,400. And we're at 10,000 right now. We still have not yet to leave the clouds. So diverting, guys. Fuel leak. We are diverting. I am sorry. I've already shut off fuel cutoff switch here on the left engine, so that is no longer sending power. What up, ProMotion? Good to see you. You can see that left engine is completely dead. Our aircraft is turning back around to Chicago. Can I delete? Can I completely like delete this flight plan? How do I do that? routes. Oh, if I go route, if I hit KORD, I think it's gonna completely change it all. Let's see. There it is. Perfect. And now we can set up an approach for Chicago. We'll do the ILS runway 28 right. We'll shut down 28 right. At Vogler, accept. And now you can kind of see that on our display. So if we go to route, actually if we go legs, let's go ahead and fly straight. Let's see. I think legs still has all of our other stuff in here. 28 right, Adami, Wave, Bluto, Ricky. Sounds like a boy band. Approach, let's see. 28 right. There it is. Local. Oh wow, we're already somehow approaching where we need to be. Let's make a right turn. Go to. I want to go to Vogler. That's where I want to go. I want to go to Vogler for our first waypoint to intercept this. So let's go. We're gonna go direct. Uh-oh. Nope. There. Execute. There we go. So now you see that's gonna make it. Should make a right turn now. There she is. Good job, girl. You're doing all the things that I want you to do right now. Alright, we're gonna also slow down. For some reason my auto throttle hasn't been working since. Oh, now it's working. Yay. Cool. Alright, we'll stay at about 210 knots. Again, still controlling that one engine. A lot of stress on that one engine, but just that one engine. We're going to need to change our localizer frequency to 111.1. Let's go ahead and put that in. I can't remember where to put that. Where do I put that? I'll put that in FMC. Right here, 111.1. That's already set. Nice. 273 is our final approach course. Nice. Making it easy on me today. No problem, aviation channel. I don't think you missed was a what happened? Fuel leak. I gotta say, I'm happy that it happened early, and not like an hour down, hour en route, or like in the middle of the flight. I'm glad that I'm glad. Yes, sir. We got a fuel leak. We lost an engine very early in the flight. Alright, so our frequencies are set up for landing at on 28 right. We have not turned the land lights off. We'll leave them on. Leave all the lights on because we're coming back to the airport. So overhead is good. And it's been just grayed out this entire flight. We haven't been able to see anything at all. That engine is gone. It's not even spinning. Like, it's not even spinning with the wind. So originally we were planning on flying to Charlotte, North Carolina. Engines are overrated. Yeah, we don't need an engine. Who needs an engine? And so now we're diverting back to Chicago, and we'll just have to figure out what we're gonna do from there. Because I still don't have enough time to restart the entire flight, so we'll have to figure something out. We're turning extremely slow. We may not go all the way to Vogler. If we can get to Mott, that would be cool. Plane is just turning. So matter of fact, the plane's not even turning all the way. You know why the plane's not turning all the way? Because we have one engine. Can I change my bank? Oh, I can. Oh, we're 5 freaking degrees. How do I change that? That's the heading. How do I change? Oh. That's not it. I'm gonna change my bank limit because right now it's only banking us like 5 degrees. And I want to bank a whole lot more than 5 degrees at a time. That's why we're not gonna make this turn. Heading, track. Where's the click spot? I'll have to zoom in. It's on this side. There it is. Let's do 25 degrees. Is it gonna turn? Did it work? It didn't work. It's still slowly creeping. What I could do is I could just fly by hand. I could do that. I could be like not lazy and fly by hand. Is there enough time to see me land after you eat? I cannot promise I will not be on the ground before you return. Thankfully, there's no mountains out here in Chicago, so we ain't gotta worry about that. We do need to descend. We need to descend. Look at the charts. We need to be at 8,000 at Ricky. And Ricky is right there. So let's go ahead and descend down to 8,000. We go and hit flight change mode. That might not work in this case. It's too vertical speed. I don't know if we can use flight change mode with one engine. What's up, Dylan? Good to see you, man. Welcome to the stream. When you have one engine and you see your engine's like RPM dropping like that, it makes me very nervous. Because if we, at this point, if we get one engine, if we have no engines, I don't know how we're gonna land. El no sé. Well, I said I would talk to you guys about stuff, and now it's gotten very eventful. So I'll try to do a few snips in there. I do have a motivational quote for today, and the motivational quote of today is: "Fame and success is not where you find your sense of completion. The effect that you have on others is the most valuable currency there is. How will you serve the world? What do they need, and what do they need that your talent can provide?" So that's today's motivational quote of the day. Yes, sir. 6,000 subs. I kind of forgot. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. 6,000 and growing quickly. So I'm very blessed and thankful for that. All right, we're down to 8,000. I'm not gonna fly completely to Vogler because we don't really need to. It's so funny because before I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna drink hot chocolate and chill, you know, have a nice chill flight, nothing go wrong, very uneventful, just hang out, talk to you guys about stuff. But no, an engine wants to go out. Now I gotta do stuff. My frames per second are doing fine. There's Lake Michigan. All right, let's go ahead and just fly. I'm gonna change the heading. Still using autopilot right now. There we go. So now the aircraft's gonna turn around. 8,000. We already have the ILS plugged in, so we're good there. All we gotta do is put this baby on the ground safely and get you guys on a different plane. I feel like I should probably do it by hand. I was a little weary about flying by hand from this far out. Why not? We got nothing else to do. Alright, I'm gonna disengage autopilot and we're gonna turn the baby around ourselves. Oh, disengage switch is here. There she blows. Alright, you can shut up. I know autopilot's off. What do you not like? Why is there red? Oh, I had to hit twice. Alright, autopilot's off. I'm flying the plane, but the auto throttle is still on, and that's what I actually want. So how hard is this thing going to be to land with one engine? So yeah, it's freaking freezing right now where I live. Like this morning I have to go and wipe or scratch snow off of my car for my wife. So that's interesting that happened in Texas. It's been really busy for me lately. I've been working a lot. I have had some new big projects come in, not YouTube related, and for like my real job. So it's been really tough for me to stream and all that. That's why like I'm so like pressed for time. I got a lot of projects happening and a lot of deadlines. Plus holidays are coming, so I gotta get everything done before then. I'm trying to get some time off next week. But even though I may be off, does not mean I can stream still, because with holidays being here, that means that family is going to be here. That means that there's going to be a lot of noise happening in my house, and so I don't really like to stream when there's a lot of noise. Let's keep our speed up here, or keep our altitude. So that's part of the reason I haven't really been streaming lately. Not because I don't want to, but because It's just been very tough getting around things that have been going on in life. I've been really frustrated too, and I don't want to say stressed out, but I've been a little stressed out, I guess you could say. Because I've been really wanting to stream. I've been really wanting to do, different streams for you guys and record a lot of videos, but it's been really tough with my unpredictable schedule lately. So I don't know if I'm going to stream at all next week. Again, I do plan on flying a Friday night flight tomorrow. That is my plan. And right now I'm flying it by hand, trying to stay on the flight director as best as I can with one engine. And the flight director is actually taking me the wrong way. I just realized that. Let's switch to Ricky. Go. And so we're looking at 8,000 at Ricky. I'm keeping the speed at 210 knots. We have one working engine. It's working very well. We had a fuel leak. I think I remember now. I watched a video and some guy said if you click a specific button in the menu, I think it's custom failures. I think you need to turn that off. I think you're supposed to turn off custom failures because if you don't, you get a fuel leak. And so I should have listened. Bill Burton, I also love flying a 767. Maybe that's what we should do. We should leave this thing and hop in the 777 instead. I'm sorry, the 767 instead. They're very similar in the way you start the engines and the way they fly. Obviously, 777 is a little bit bigger. All right, let's go ahead and hit approach mode, so we can get onto our localizer. And we're below the glide slope, so that's okay. Can you guys, yeah, you can see the yoke a little bit, so you see me working it right now. Let's turn the engine sounds back up a little bit. Let me know if it gets too loud, because I still want to hear them. That's a great question, Aviation Channel. How long have we been going? We've been going for 1 hour. The flight was planned to be an hour and a half, not including setup. What's up, M. Ali? Good to see you. Here comes Ricky. I'm gonna try and attempt. I'm not doing a good job staying on the flight director right now. Attempt to turn on autopilot with approach mode and see if it will meet. If it'll intercept the localizer for us. So autopilot is back on. I love all the sounds in this thing. Like I really do. Can you imagine? I can imagine being on, like, being in this seat right here. Oh, I can't imagine being in this seat right here, looking out the window and seeing that my engine is off. Like, oh man, my heart would drop. I know the pilots are trained to deal with this kind of thing, but still, something's wrong with you if you don't freak out just a little bit. How far are we from the airport? We are. I think we are about 10 miles out. So let's go ahead and do some flapness with flaps 1. And we just blew straight through the glide slope. Great. Why? Why did we just blow through the glide slope? What did I do wrong? What did I do wrong? 101. That's on. Approach mode is on. Yeah, I don't know. I guess we gotta fly it ourselves. Autopilot doesn't work, you just do it yourself. Alright, we're gonna speed back to 180. Go flaps 2. That's what I was thinking. Somebody like Starly would get excited. I wouldn't be excited at all, no. I mean, yeah, I know, the pilot's trained to do that, but at the same time... Is LNAV supposed to be on? At the same time, the pilot is... I don't know, man. A lot of... When you see an engine off, if you're a passenger, you see an engine off, there's a lot of things must have gone wrong. I'm like, was it an engine fire? What caused engine fire? Is the other engine off? Alright, we're high. We are mad high. I'm gonna put the spoilers out. But we completely lost the glide slope. Can't see anything, guys. Right, there's a glide slope there. We're almost caught up to it. Landing lights are still on. I think we're at flaps 2, which is 5 degrees. Trying to catch up to the localizer. Can't see a darn thing. Alright, there we go. We are only... Actually, we're now 10 miles out. Oh, wow. Look at downtown Chicago. Love that. Go gear down. Actually, is it... we're a little too fast. Go gear down. Let's bring our speed back. Alright, we've gone through the glide slope again, now we're below it, so I'll re-intercept the glide slope from underneath. That'll give me some time to lose some speed. Flaps 3. And there's downtown Chicago. Ignore that massive missing tile of water. We'll also go gear down. Yeah, we're slow enough now to go gear down. I have visual, finally. You know, not to mention I have one engine. They had to give me low visibility as well, so who knew that I would actually have to fly in this live stream? Alright, 28 right is going to be that center runway right there we see ahead of us. We're still 10 mile final. Runway 28 right. It's a little slow for our distance. This will be the first time I have landed the 777 with one engine. I've done it with the 757 before. I had an engine failure in a 757 once. Landed in Boston. That was eventful. I landed it okay. The issue was staying on the runway once we got on the ground. That's the thing. So place your bets now. How do you think this is gonna go? We might be able to just switch to 28 left. I'll take 28 right, that's fine. Yep, gears down, there's the city. And don't worry guys, we'll watch the replay. Oh, now I can't see crap. I think we climbed. Yeah, we did. 5 miles out. Another set of flaps. Doesn't help that also there's a glare on my screen. It's all good, no excuses. We're gonna do it. Let's turn the wipers on because I can't see. There's a little bit of rain on the windshield. This is going to be interesting. You're watching live. American 116 coming in for a crash landing. And next, on Channel 2 News, a dog eats a woman's face off. Ooh, now we get some turbulence. cannot see the runway, not even the lights. My work is cut out for me today. No engine equals butter. I'm flying by instruments, and that is all. Oh, I see a tip of the runway now. Wow, this weather is bad. Alright. Let's get organized here. Let's focus. Thank you guys for the good lucks. And this thing is pulling. You see how I gotta kinda like fly in crooked like that? Let's go add the rest of the flaps. My speed brakes out? Those are not supposed to be out. We're gonna also set our auto brakes to max. There we go. Alright, I almost forgot about that. Alright, there's our runway. Alright, flaps are full, gears down, 3 green. We've been given clearance from ATC. Take all the runway we need. Oh, great, now I lost the runway again. Alright, got through that cloud safely. Alright, I see 2 red, 2 white. Let's kill the auto throttle here.
Light slow. Light slow. 200. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow. Light slow.
Let's see how we do.
Light slow. 100. Light slow. 50. 40. 30.
Rudder and retard. We're down. Woo! I'm not using reversers because that'll definitely mess us up. Let's keep the auto brakes on. Alright, disengage auto brakes. Let it roll down to the end of the runway. Jesus, that wasn't too bad. Wasn't too bad. Don't be deceived by the head shake plugin I'm using by thinking I have a bad landing just because my head shook. Alright, we'll exit right here. And taxi back to the gate, I guess? We really should taxi to the hangar. Mini smurfing. Yes, I can see whatever you're typing right now. But if you were messaging me earlier, I probably didn't see it because I was trying to focus on not dying with one engine. Yeah, that was happening. Alright, I don't know where the maintenance hangar is, so we're just going to take it back to the gate and then we'll get a little tug back to the hangar. How about that? What am I going to do now? We're going to watch the replay. That's what we're going to do. And so, for you guys who are wondering, the sink rate we had on that landing was 161. Yeah, I believe that's what it says. Yeah, 161 feet per minute. I'm using the Thrustmaster T16000. That's Delta. That doesn't matter. Park at Delta Terminal. Since yes, I saw 737 wing flex post. I did see it. Is that a parking spot right there? Yeah, it's right there. Mini Smurf, if you look at the very bottom of my description, you'll see the information about my computer specs. And I also have a whole video that I created, it was like a week ago, talking about my entire setup. So if you're interested in any of that stuff, just check out my YouTube channel. I love rolling up to the gate and seeing people walk around the terminal. That's so cool. Great. Lights can come off. We're blinding everybody. Close enough, Mr. Marshall there. And right there. Alright, we'll shut the one engine we have left off. I saved 220 lives. That is correct, Tamala. Shout out to all the pilots out there who's saving lives on the daily. Can't wait to see that replay though. Can't wait. Smart to turn that off. Okay. I love how once you start when you hit the parking brake, you shut the engines off, the little jetway comes back out. Very cool. Alright. WS Gaming, I am not using the new update for X-Plane, the new beta update. I heard that it breaks a lot of stuff, and all the betas always break things. So I chose to just wait until it's stable. So I'm just going to wait till the new update is like a stable version, and then I'll update. Alright, replay. There we go. Is my engine smoking? Why is it smoking? It's not. That's not good. That engine is dead. Actually, no, it's not smoking. I think that's the good engine that's just blowing stuff out. Alright, let's see how this looks. This is X-Plane. They added a lot of stuff in the X-Plane update. Look at that wing flex though. Man, we came down hard though. Okay, there it is. There's a flare. Yeah, we put it down soft. Put it down soft. No vegan landings today. No vegan landings today. Like that first descent right here looks like it's pretty aggressive, but once we got down close to the ground, it wasn't too bad. So we'll do from like, oh, that's such a sexy view right there. Look at that reflection off of the runway. I guess today we're showing off Chicago. Took off and, oh dang it, wrong button. Took off and landed at Chicago. All right, here we go.
Flight slow. Flight slow. 40, 30, 20.
Not bad, not bad. Udamas. Udamas from the outside. I want to get like a good view. That wasn't like a good view. Let's watch from over here. Nice. Achievement unlocked. That was a really smooth landing for having an engine out. I'm proud of myself. Look at her. Oh man, that was better than if I had two engines. Aviation channel, yeah, again, I'll plan to be at Friday Night Flight. I'll try. We can't promise. Alright, let's watch. I'm gonna make a new view from the belly cam. Real quick, let me get a screenshot though of this shot right here. Pop it. I want that one right there. Give me that screeny. Okay. We'll start from here. The key. And we'll switch to these views. Make a new view. Hold on, guys. Go to home. We'll turn off level camera, turn off track camera heading, turn off all this crap. Thank you, Sean Cut, and thank you, WS Gaming as well. Let's turn that up because I can't see nothing. Yeah, I was a little worried about that landing. I was like, hey, so I ain't got no engines. Oh, I got one engine. Why is it so? Why are you doing that? Oh, it needs to be on external camera. It's a flight factor thing. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna set like 3 cameras. I need it for later anyways. That works for me. Turn off track IR, check off head shake. Save. I'm gonna add another. Oh, I think I screwed up my cameras. I think I changed my cockpit camera to this. That's not what I wanted. This is one of the views I love. This is the good engine side, so you can still see the heat blur from behind it. Yeah, I'm setting these into my cockpit. That's not good. Oh well, I'll move it around later. Save, and that should be good. What's up, Wildcat Gaming? You get a new iPad on Black Friday? Thanks for subscribing, bro. Welcome to the Blue Airway family. Thanks for stopping by, too. Thank you guys for toughing it out with me today. It was definitely not as planned at all. Lay it down. Okay, what'd you say? I like that landing. I dig it. Uh-oh. Look at my I'm glad my channel helps, man. I appreciate it. Oh wow, you're new to flight simming completely. Well, I'm really glad I'm helping then. Hey man, flight simming can be overwhelming in the beginning because there's so much out there. There's so much content made for it in the past 100 years. Nice. I'm not sure how much smoother I could have been than that right there. Thank you, EOS. Alright, well guys, we're an hour behind. We should actually be like on descent into Charlotte by now, but we had to turn around. You know, I've been doing these replays online. I just realized that. My bad, Fat Tim. Oh no, we're connected, so we're good. So wow. Well guys, I don't know. What should we do? I don't have enough time to do a whole other flight. We just died to rush traffic this year. Not even a short one. Why can't I zoom in? Yeah, that's the world traffic planes. They do that sometimes. I can't believe our engine died. I can't believe we had a fuel leak and the engine died. Oh yeah, man. Again, X-Plane could be, not just X-Plane, but flight simming in general. No matter if you get on X-Plane or if you get on P3D, it can be very overwhelming, especially when you hop into a cockpit like a 737 for the first time. You're like, what do all these buttons do? What do they do? I don't have time, actually, to do a 767 flight, but I can show you. Yeah, the 767 looks the same. I mean, there's really no reason for me to show you the 767, I guess. It's the same. I'm trying to figure out, like, I have, like, a few minutes, pretty much, to do something. I can either stick around and maybe show you, like, something. Is there anything on X-Plane you guys want to see? How about that? I'll take a request. I can't do a flight right now. If there's, like, a add-on that you want to see that I might have, or a plane you want to see, or an airport you want to see that I might have. Oh, nice. Promotion says he's a pilot himself, so you can always ask him tips. I appreciate that, man. I love it when, yeah, I screwed up my cameras. I love it when pilots offer help on flight simming, because most of us who do flight simming all want to be a pilot eventually one day anyways. 787, don't have it. TUI, I don't have that either. You guys are asking for the only things that I don't. I feel like I have so much stuff. I have so many add-ons, payware and freeware on X-Plane. You guys just asked for two of the ones that I don't have. Amsterdam, that's something I do have. I have default, I think. I think it's default. It might be default. Actually, no, it's not default. It's like freeware from X-Plane. Yeah, sure, we can go to Amsterdam. We can go look at it. If you want to go look at it. Let's turn replay mode off. What plane should we load up at Amsterdam? I don't have an A319 either. Isn't the A319 by TUI? I don't have an A380. How about you look through my planes now? We have the 737, the 767, Citation, A320 Ultimate, TBM 900, 727. Oh, I should. Yeah, I'm gonna load this one up. I haven't live streamed this yet. We're gonna load the 737, the Blue Arrow. 737, my own branded livery at Amsterdam, and we'll load up on the runway because why the heck not? Runway 24. So this is the Zibo 737-800. It's a few versions back. I haven't updated it in like months, and I know they've updated it since then, so it's not the most updated 737 by Zibo, but it's a stable version and it works well. Everything works well on this version. I'm actually gonna start with the engine started, so I have to do that. Yeah. I don't know how long it's gonna take to load, so I can do a Ryanair landing. Seems legit. A KLM 737. We're gonna do my 737. That's what we're gonna do. That's what we gon' do. I can get rid of this stuff on the bottom of the screen because we ain't flying nowhere. So hold on. There you are. And I will move my camera down. Aha, just like that. That easy. Cool. Yeah, man, Zibo 737-800. I mean, it's crazy that it's actually free. Like, it's payware quality, and yet they keep updating it. They keep grinding, getting live updates out, all of that for free. I don't know how they do it. That's good, Wildcat. I'm glad you had some friends helping you out, man. Yeah, I don't know how long it's gonna take. It's reading new scenery. I have a ton of scenery. Ton of scenery. I've been working on new scenery in Alaska. I almost did a live stream today of me flying the Eclipse 550 out of Juneau to like Stewart in Canada. So I guess you could say I'm working on Alaska and working on Western Canada. It's an area that I love, and I feel like I don't fly enough out there. And so I'm working on some scenery out there to get me flying in there more often. I also started over with my SimBuddy airline. I still have the same airline. But I started a new one with the same name, basically, starting over in the hardest difficulty. Just so that we can be on the leaderboards. Because right now I was using the custom, what's it called? The custom virtual airline tool. And because you can create all your own profits and stuff like that, you can't really be judged or ranked versus other people. You want Innsbruck? How about we go to Amsterdam and we'll go to Innsbruck afterwards? Yeah. We'll go to Innsbruck after, and that'll be the last place we go. I see you, Sean. Hope to see you tomorrow, man. Thanks for stopping by. And again, guys, sorry. Today's flight did not go as planned, but I thought it was fun. That was pretty cool. I'm glad that we successfully got home safely. So now you guys know what my loading times look like on X-Plane. It's not quick. When you first get X-Plane, it's actually pretty quick. Well, it depends on your computer. When I first downloaded X-Plane on my machine, on my PC, it was really fast. I was surprised at how fast I loaded. But now that I have like hundreds of add-ons and plugins, it takes a bit while longer. All right. Say hello to my beautiful Blue Arrow 737. I love this plane. United is not famous for crashing. See, I made this livery myself. All custom. And I have yet to fly a live stream with it yet, or a video. I made it like months ago, and I haven't even made a video about it yet. Oh. I made a bunch of them. All right, let's take a look at Amsterdam. So I do have I don't know what scenery I'm using. It's like free from the X-Plane org or whatever, the forums, but the like ortho photos you see underneath it is stuff that I put here myself. So, but I love flying in and out of Amsterdam. My favorite airport in real life is, I think I just had a new one. Oh crap, I keep doing that. It's San Francisco. San Francisco and Boston, those are my two favorite airports. I haven't been to like a ton of places outside of the States. I've only been to a few airports outside of the States, and they weren't my favorite airports. So in the United States, I've been to a lot of airports, and so far San Francisco and Boston have been my favorites. Houston is getting a lot better. My hometown. Is this downtown? Is this over here? Some high buildings over here. And Houston, they're remodeling a lot of the terminals, making them a whole lot cooler. Tamla, I am not flying again. Don't have enough time to do a full flight. I don't have enough time to set up a whole plane and do another flight right now. I wish I could like do like 2 or 3 flights per stream like a lot of other flight simulators do, but I just don't have time. I don't have time to do a 3-hour long. Well, sometimes I do, but rarely do I have time to do a 3-hour, 4-hour long stream. Alright, that's Amsterdam. Let's go to Innsbruck. It's just not much. Well, I didn't really show you guys the terminals. Let's use the free camera. Oh, you know what I should show you guys? What I should show you is the scenery that I made myself. That's what I should show you guys. So we'll do 2 more and I'll get out of here, alright? But thank you guys for hanging out with me, even though we're not flying. I'm gonna go to Innsbruck first, which everybody's seen, but Starly wants to see it, so I guess we'll do it for Starly. We'll go there, and what plane should we load this time? What plane have I not ever streamed or shown you guys? Oh, I know my favorite. Let's do the Challenger. I'll see you later, Wildcat. Greatly appreciated. Let's do the Challenger with my new livery on it. Should we do dark or light? What do you think? Dark? Light. Do light this time. A little bit of runway. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to load. Let's see what happens. I don't have an A380. You guys know I'm not a fan of the A380. Not on Infinite Flight, not on X-Plane. Not on any game. A380 is not my favorite plane. So I do not own an A380, and I would be okay if I never own an A380. Not saying I would never fly an A380. I'm just saying I'm not a huge fan. Maybe when I fly on one, like in real life, if I ever get to be a passenger on an A380, maybe then I'll be like a believer in it. Maybe then. .787 is something I love. So when I went to Brazil weeks ago, I rode on a 767 for a 10-hour flight. So I always think it's funny because a lot of times us as flight simmers, you know, we want to fly to 747 and 787, 777s for doing international flights. But I realized just going on international flights in real life that flying a 767 or 757 is actually very common for some of those long haul flights, because I've been on long haul flights in a 767 and a 757, and I've also been on short flights on those planes, so it's kind of cool how diverse those are. Thank you, promotion. I also hope I become a real pilot. Gotta get my money right. Speaking of Tamla, speaking of upgrading to business, I got to fly business or first class or whatever. Going to Brazil. That was my first time flying first class international. That was amazing. If you follow me on Instagram, you see how excited I was. I was taking pictures and videos of everything. Alright, Innsbruck. Oh man, that looks good. That looks so good. I don't think I've actually flown into here. I got scenery here and just have never flown here. Like, I almost want to do an approach real quick. That looks good. So the Innsbruck scenery I'm using, like for the airport itself, is default. But Innsbruck is actually one of X-Plane's demo areas, so it looks a bit nicer than most areas in X-Plane. But it doesn't look this good by default. I added a bunch of ortho photo scenery around it, so all the photorealistic stuff you see around it, that's all stuff that I added. So if you were flying on X-Plane, you would not see the photoreal scenery. You just see like kind of like X-Plane default photoreal scenery or whatever you call it. There's a Concorde? No, what are you talking about, Tam? There's no Concorde coming to Infinite Flight. Where'd you get that information from? Oh Jesus, I kind of wish we were flying into here today. Look at it. Jeez, looks so freaking good. I'm amazed every time I fly X-Plane. Now you see why I'm on here so much. I spent a lot of time on getting my scenery the way I like it. It reminds me of Infinite Flight, to be honest with you. Like being like up at this height, looking down at Innsbruck. And like I said, I hope to fly on a Friday night flight tomorrow with you guys on Infinite Flight. All right, one more time, or one more. And this will be again. That's about to be my last thing I'll show you guys, and I'll get out of here. Sorry, flight didn't go as planned. Any other planes you guys want to see? It has to be GA though, because the next next airport we're going to is going to be a very small airport. 787 or A380. I don't have either of those. I have a 787, but it's not. I don't like it, so I uninstalled it. Let's do not the Baron, not the Citation, not the Caravan. I like the Cyrus. I do. I'm just worried it's gonna ask me for a code. Let's do something I did recently. We'll do the Bonanza. I like the Bonanza. I use that for my VFR training. Where the heck is that plane at? We could just hop in a Cessna 172. Why the heck not? We'll do that. And we will go to. Let's see. Let's do to. I think it's NV27 Circle Ranch. Do I want to do that place? No, let's not do that one. Let's do 33CA. Oh yeah, let's do 33CA. What's shizzle? Lloyd's Landing. And so, one of the guys in my other Discord for my FS Economy. We'll start from here. We'll start from here. From my FS Economy group, he showed me some pointers on how to make my own scenery for X-Plane. And so I took his notes, and I've been working on making like custom scenery for X-Plane, and I've been addicted to it. And I haven't really talked about it because I haven't really been doing a lot of live streams lately. But if you're part of my group, then you know about it. You've probably seen screenshots of it. So basically, I've been trying to take airports that we fly into for FS Economy, which are mainly real small airports, uncontrolled airports that nobody knows about, with names that nobody ever heard about. And so I've been making scenery for them and trying to make those little airports, those little dirt strips that X-Plane puts in there, a little bit more enjoyable to fly in. So mostly exotic type airports, but I've definitely enjoyed it, and I think a lot of people in our FS Economy group on Discord have also enjoyed it as well. So I'll show you guys what it looks like. I spent a lot of time on it, even though it's a real small, real basic airport. I spent a lot of time on it. And I have a long list now. I've already made, I think, 3 or 4 airports for X-Plane. I've made 3 or 4 custom airports for X-Plane. I have a list of like 15 that I want to do. Yeah, I have like a long list here. A bunch of airports that I want to do, including my home airport, which is what's it called? KDWH. Another one of our airports for FS Economy, and just some other airports that I want to do. I started flying over in Seattle, and I found an airport called Friday Harbor, as well as Orcas Island. I don't know if any of you guys are from that area, but it's some super dope sites over there. Tamil, I'm actually not a fan of the Concorde either. Elite Aviator. If any of my moderators are watching, if you guys could send the Discord link once again for everybody to join. What is the pack BSS? The BSS pack is, if you were here earlier when we actually were doing the flight, this is not the flight anymore. We're just doing extra random stuff. But we were flying the 777. 777 has a I wanted to say bonus, but it's not a bonus. 777 had another pack, an additional add-on you could buy from Blue Star Sky by BSS sound pack for the 777, and it sounds amazing. So if you want to hear what those sound like, go back in the video like way back. Anyways. What's up, Nick Southern? Good to see you, Jasper. This is 33CA, Charlie Alpha. Lloyd's Landing is a super small little private airport. I think it's somewhere in California. Oops, I always do that. And I basically handmade this airport from scratch. Every tree was planted by me. It's like a small little dirt strip. It has 2 runways. There's not much to it. There's a little house over here. I have photo scenery underneath it. It's mostly dirt and some like foliage. We got some random construction going on over here. Bunch of grass. It ends right here, so you can see this is all like just my regular ortho scenery, but then this over here is the airport scenery. All the trees, and it's our little FBO. No problem, Nick. So I'm going to turn this thing on real quick. We'll do 1 circuit, and I gotta go. So it's the Cessna 172 with the Garmin, the GTN 750 mod. No flight plan. Turn on the beacon. Nav. Gonna put let's see, mixture full and crack the throttle. Pressing all the wrong buttons. Start. legit. Let's put the taxi lights on. Don't need flaps, so we'll put flaps. It's a smaller runway. At least park brake will start rolling. Where are we? There we go. It's a dirt ramp, so it's kind of tough. Go away. Nobody cares. But yeah, so when flying into this airport before, it was so like blah, like there was really nothing to it. It was just a little dirt strip with nothing out there, nothing, no 3D objects, no nothing, no lights. So it's kind of cool finally figuring out how to make my own scenery. Trying to just add a little life to this small little airport in the middle of freaking nowhere. So I'm going to back taxi on this runway here and we'll take off going the other direction. There's a windsock. We'll take off over there too. So in real life, this airport is actually closed down. But we happen to have bought this on FS Economy. So I turn landing lights on. Strobes. I love how like uneven the surface is. Alright, we're airborne. Laps up. And watch out for them power lines right there. Middle of nowhere, for sure. A couple crop circles right there. Turn our base. What's up, Rob? Good to see you, man. Are we gonna make it? See if we can get one more smooth landing. Can we do it? Oh, I love the shadow. It looks so cool. Alright, here we go. I don't know what that's going to be. I don't have my feet per minute thing counting right now, but came in a little hot, but I don't think it was too bad. Alright, we'll turn around and park it. Let's see the replay. To the replays. Is that what we took off? Lay it down. Alright, well guys, that's all I got for you today. Again, I'm sorry that the original flight didn't work out. We had a fuel leak. Had to turn around, landed at our departure airport. If you missed that, definitely should go back and watch it because that was eventful. Again, planning on being back tomorrow. At what time? Sometime before now. At this point, it would be too late for me to stream tomorrow. But probably like 3 to 4 hours before now tomorrow, at whatever time that is. So I appreciate you guys for watching, for sticking around, even when things did not go as planned. I hope you enjoyed it. I will see you guys next time. Remember, you got 3 choices though: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless. We'll see you guys next time, next video.